Warning: this video is rated PG-13.
Yeah, man, I'm back, man. Haven't talked to y'all in a while, man. Sorry for the long wait, man. Like I told y'all before, I do work, so sometimes it's hard for me to get to the videos quicker than what I want to do. But the good thing is that I'm here now, and we're gonna get to some videos to react to, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple of good ones, you know what I'm saying? I got two we're gonna watch today. One is 10 things caught on GoPro cameras, and the other one is 10 unexplained mysteries caught on cameras, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be some very good ones, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna check them out, judge them for ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do as humans. We judge, make opinions of our own, and gather up information and try to decipher what we see. Just all fun, you know what I'm saying? Some of it could be true, some of it might not be true. What in the? But it was like a little bug flew by me. That was crazy. But anyways, yeah, man, let's get into it, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna turn this music off and we're gonna go right into this thing like right now, man, because we really need to decipher this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go here and turn this thing off. Where you go? Okay, sorry y'all, I'm still kind of get used to this thing, man. All right, so here we go, man. Big camera, you know what I'm saying? Put that away and let's watch this first video. Turn volume up.
What would YouTube be like without GoPro? Probably just the same, just without the amazing POV footage the cameras have given us. There are a lot of amazing GoPro footage out there, but we're going to give you the absolute best of them. Number one for my money is the best one, so watch it and see if you agree with me. Here are 10 things caught on GoPro. Number 10. Subway Surfers. Brian Garcia and a bunch of his friends decided to go exploring one day. They brought their GoPro along with them, in the off chance that they come across something strange or exciting. At first, everything looked normal. The footage only showed the group just walking around, and it's kind of boring if I'm speaking honestly.
Pause. Alright, so this right here, walking in a subway with, I don't see any kind of flashlights or anything. And another thing, you're walking on railroad tracks, so just because it look abandoned don't mean it's abandoned. A lot of people don't know that trains still come through abandoned looking tunnels. This is dangerous already, but let's just get back into it.
That is until they chanced upon a railroad tunnel. Someone in the group must have had the bright idea to walk through the tunnel. I think it's pretty obvious what the dangers are in this kind of undertaking. You know, trains, and you never think of the danger, and they went forward anyway. About halfway into the tunnel, they heard the exact sound that they didn't want to hear, an oncoming train. Frightened out of their wits, the group ran back to where they came from, just barely making it to the exit before the train came barreling through.
That's why you don't do that.
They were impossibly lucky to have escaped unscathed, but I bet they wouldn't be walking through any tunnels anytime soon after that.
By this
Number
much.
9. Is that a monkey?
Is that a monkey?
This footage was uploaded to the Bexwin Production YouTube channel. It shows a guy strapping on his GoPro to his bike.
Hey, I seen this one before. I'm not even gonna lie. I saw this one a couple years ago, but it's kind of interesting. So watch this video. Tell me what y'all think.
Obviously wanting to capture footage of him riding his bike. As he pedals his way along a narrow concrete bike path, you see nothing but the path itself and the scenery around him. Then he came upon a narrow alleyway. It was here when something really shocking happened.
Oh, crap.
While riding through the alleyway, a strange animal jumped from the left side wall right onto the biker's path. The rider was clearly startled, but still managed to avoid running over the strange creature. The biker stopped to look back at the creature to find out what it was, but when he did, the creature was gone. Some people have analyzed the footage and have come to the conclusion that the unknown creature was a monkey.
Yeah, it gotta be.
I do admit the creature does look like a monkey,
That's
but
a
what's with the extremely tiny waist, and why is it completely hairless? What do you think it is?
A monkey?
Tell us in the comment section down below. Number 8. Mid-air collision. The next footage you're about to see looks like it should belong to an action movie, but let me tell you, this is 100% real and actually happened in real life. 12,000 feet above Superior,
Pause. This is why I don't like to try to. I never rode in an airplane before, but that's one of my biggest fears. Is either the plane exploding in mid-air 1 minute, or it crash or explodes, and then it has to descend into the ocean and land in the ocean, because I ain't a good swimmer and I don't want to die drowning either. But we don't know our faith either, so not trying to be dark about that. It's just the truth.
Wisconsin, 2 small aircraft were flying, carrying a total of 11 people, 9 skydivers, and the 2 pilots.
Oh.
All they were expecting was a fairly routine skydive when disaster struck, and every terrifying minute was caught in their helmet-mounted GoPro cameras.
Dang.
The 2 planes inexplicably flew too close to each other, collided in midair, causing one of the planes to lose one of its wings and crash to the ground. The other, although damaged, managed to make a safe landing, despite the pilot being scared out of his wits.
That's good.
Fortunately, there were no casualties that resulted from the accident.
Oh, that's good.
And
That's
everyone
good.
involved only needed treatment for minor injuries. Number 7.
Dang.
An insane backflip.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Now this is what GoPros were actually made for.
Yeah.
Since its release, adrenaline junkies have found ways to strap these tiny cameras onto themselves in order to give us experiences normally only they could have.
Oh.
That was probably what Kelly McGarry was thinking prior to his extreme mountain bike run in the 2013 Red Bull Rampage. He strapped on a GoPro to his helmet and gave us an experience of a lifetime. If you don't know what the Red Bull Rampage is, it's basically a mountain biking competition wherein competitors ride their bikes down a mountain, through treacherous terrain, also requiring them to jump ridiculously long gaps.
Oh.
Now
Wiped
Kelly
out.
here, he wasn't really satisfied in just jumping these gaps. That would be too easy. Instead he opted to do a backflip while jumping these gaps. One of the gaps was 72 feet long, making it already quite insane to land a normal jump. But Kelly did an incredible backflip, and we can experience how it feels thanks to Kelly's GoPro. The entire run is uploaded to GoPro's
That's
YouTube
dope.
channel, where it's garnered 177 million views so far.
That was dope.
Number 6. Water landing.
See?
On December 11th of 2013, a Cessna 28B departed from the Kalapapa airport on the island of Molokai. 2 minutes into the flight, the plane suffered from engine failure and had to do an emergency water landing. The entire thing was caught on GoPro.
This is what I'm talking about. I just said this about this. I do not want to have to deal with this. That's why I don't want to fly on an airplane, really. I mean, like I said, we don't know our faith, but this is one of my most dreadful ways I don't want to die. But we don't know how we're going to die. Like I said, I'm trying to be dark. I'm just being real about it. This is crazy. I couldn't.
Footage, you can clearly hear the warning beeps of the plane, signifying engine failure.
Oh, no.
You can also clearly see the plane tilting onto its side before finally landing on the water. What's amazing about the footage is the calm demeanor of the passengers themselves. No one even gave a shout of panic, to the point that the entire ordeal was eerily quiet.
Oh.
All the passengers and crew were able to don life vests and were able to exit the doomed plane before it sank into the ocean.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, there was one fatality. A passenger who mistakenly wore an infant's life vest, which was rated only for 35 pounds.
No.
The rest of the passengers and crew were rescued by the Coast Guard 80 minutes later.
Dope.
Number
Dang,
5.
that one person, though.
Attack of the Yak.
Uh-oh.
Mountain biking is awesome. Although I've yet to try it, it does look really fun to do. And we owe thanks to people strapping down GoPros before barreling down mountainsides. This next clip would have been one of those amazing pieces of footage that would convince me to go try mountain biking. But for one very terrifying thing. No, it's not the steep drops or the slippery trails where one misstep could send you down the mountainside. It's actually if a wild animal attacks. This piece of footage was taken by a group of mountain bikers going down the slopes of one of the mountains in Tibet, which are known for a few things.
Uh-oh.
The extreme cold, nomads, and yaks. These poor riders came into contact with all three, with the yak being particularly harrowing.
Oh.
The yak came from the rider's blind side and was completely a surprise. It charged the rider, who was fortunately able to dismount and use the bike as a barrier between him and the angry animal.
Yeah.
The rider was eventually able to back off and ride away safely, though.
That thing look mean.
It is a good thing that this was a fake out. If it decided to push through with it, this amazing trip could have ended in tragedy.
Yeah, it could have.
Number 4.
Ooh.
Beat up by a baby moose. In this clip, you'll see a full-grown man attacked by a cute baby moose. Yes, you heard me right. A baby moose. Unfortunately, I can't find any substantial backstory for this clip. Whether the moose was accidentally caught in a trap or it was intentionally caught for a scientific research, we don't really know. The clip starts with a man trying to set the baby moose free. But as soon as it's free, instead of running into the nearby woods, it immediately trampled the man. Now, getting trampled itself isn't that funny, it's actually quite mean.
Yeah,
However, the one-liners that the man spews out are pretty priceless. From first time I ever got beat up by a baby moose to no calling being nasty.
Yeah.
These statements literally mitigated the brevity of the
That
situation.
baby moose wasn't going.
Number 3. Stuck in a cave. In this video, 10-year caving veteran Bob Johnson, along with a few of his friends, were exploring the Lost John's Cave, which is part of the largest and most intricate cave systems in Britain. He and his friends had been exploring the cave for around 3 hours already when they came upon a narrow part of the cave called the Tube. Bob, who came in second to squeeze into the narrow gap, was the biggest in the group and got stuck in the narrow pass. Initially, the group found his predicament pretty hilarious. That was until they saw that water was quickly rising around Bob. Fortunately, he was successfully pulled out by his friends, and they opted to continue exploring the cave, but using a different route. Instead of being put off caving due to this harrowing experience, Bob still caves to this day, something that I'm probably never gonna do in the near future. Now it's time for the day's best pick.
Here we go.
Fortunately, this photo actually never happened, but rather it's a clever editing job using the movie poster for The Meg, which starred Jason Statham as the basis.
That's crazy.
That's not to say that there aren't any near misses with sharks filmed on GoPro. Speaking of which, number 2. A really close call.
Shark.
Diving off the coast of South Africa comes with great white risks. Namely, the area is notorious for being the swimming grounds of great white sharks. Still, the area is perfect for underwater activities such as scuba diving and spearfishing, so the area still attracts a ton of tourists, despite the sharks being in ever-present danger. Thankfully, the GoPro YouTube channel kindly reminds us of that. Spear fisherman Johan Potgieter had an extremely close encounter with one of these vicious predators, and was all filmed by his GoPro. Barely minutes into his dive, a great white shark can be seen swimming into view from Johan's left. He was so surprised by this you can even hear his muffled scream, but the shark hasn't finished with him yet. It came swimming straight towards Johan, but was fortunately forced to swim away by the sharp tip of Johan's spear gun. Johan, of course, swam back to the surface as fast as he could, but as soon as he broke the surface, he looked down to see the shark swimming beneath him. Fortunately, the tip of his spear gun was pointed downwards, making the shark think twice before attacking. Johan's friends came to his rescue and pulled him to the safety of the boat.
Hell yeah, get me out.
Before we move on, do me a favor. My analytics show that only about 15% of you watching are actually subscribed. Come on, guys, what's up with that? Can you guys please hit the subscribe button? You guys watch my videos every day anyway, so you might as well subscribe and keep up to date with every video we put out. Number 1.
Here we go.
Thank God for the helmet. There are a million reasons why being a soldier is one of the most dangerous jobs in the world.
Before we go on this one, let me pause and say this. I have a couple of family members that's in the military. That's why I wear sometimes a National Guard shirt. They're not a National Guard, but I'm proud of our military government here, you know what I'm saying? Because they keep us safe and free, you know what I'm saying, from terrorists and all that stuff. So sometimes I wear military shirts and stuff like that. And also my job where I work at, I'm a chief engineer at a hotel, and we have a lot of military guys come stay with us for months in sometimes, and sometimes they'll give me t-shirts and all that stuff for, you know, helping them out at the hotel and all that, you know, and I'll wear it and show my support for them and all that. So yeah, man, I got a cousin named Justin in the military, and I got a god sister named Tanika. She's in the military now too. So yeah, man, I think about them all the time when they, you know, go out and go serve, you know what I'm saying? I just always want them to come back and say, so y'all be safe out there if you're in the military, and thank you for your service, man. That's most doubt one thing I wanted to say before we started this video.
Soldiers literally put their life on the line every single day that they are deployed, as this one extremely lucky Marine found out while on a routine patrol duty in Afghanistan. The entire thing was filmed by the helmet cam of one of the soldiers on patrol. They could be seen going through a series of tunnels of some sort, when all of a sudden a bullet streaks and hits one of the soldiers' helmets. Realizing that there was a sniper in the area, the team made a hasty retreat to assess the situation. If you look at the footage closely, you can clearly see the moment of the bullet hitting the helmet.
Oh my god.
Thank God the soldier was wearing one and he did live to tell his story.
He would have been gone.
Do you know of any other amazing things filmed on GoPro? Let us know in the comments section down below. Also, check out these other amazing videos on our channel. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
I think
Later, everybody.
The next video is going to play by itself, but if it don't, we'll just go to it. You know what I'm saying?
What would you do?
See, it stopped it. Alright, so here we go. Let's go to the next video.
The world is full of mysteries, and ever since the invention of the camera, people have been catching them on film almost on a daily basis, whether for good quality or bad quality. Today we're going to be looking at 10 of the most mysterious events caught on camera.
Here we go.
Stay tuned for number 1. It's kind of a classic. Number 10. The Russian Creature.
Ooh.
Although details about this video are sketchy at most, from what I've gathered this was recorded back in 2015.
Okay.
And honestly, whether this video is fake or not, it's one of the weirdest videos I've ever seen in my life. The story goes that this was filmed in Russia, and the video shows 2 uniformed men, presumably Russian soldiers. The 2 men are standing around and look as though they're guarding something. A few seconds into the video, what appears to be an unidentified creature suddenly grabs one man and attempts to drag him into the water.
Okay.
Upon seeing what was happening, the second man quickly rushes to help his friend, but was unable to, so he opts to run into the base. The first man is then dragged completely off screen when the second man reappears, talking on the phone while frantically searching for his friend. He then spots something coming towards him, and he quickly retreats to the base for safety. Seconds later, something large flies through the base door. Whether it was the first man or the unknown creature, we can't be sure. A few seconds pass and we see a tall figure emerging from the base door, wearing a long dark robe, adding even more mystery to the video. What did we just witness? What could be strong enough to drag a full-grown man into the water?
Right.
And who or what is the cloaked figure? Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Number 9. The Shadow. While there are some strange videos that are quite easy to explain, there are others that spark controversy and discussion in various online boards. This next clip is definitely an example of the latter. The video starts innocently enough. A person holding the camera is attempting to film a young girl dancing to a popular song.
Bet it's Michael Jackson.
The girl was just about to begin her
That's how she
routine
stood.
when all of a sudden, something extremely dark and fast dashes across the living room. It was too fast to make out exactly what it was, but when the clip was uploaded to Reddit, it garnered divided opinions.
That's a plant. I follow.
While
it.
some say that the shadow looked like a person running really fast,
plant.
others say that it resembles a plant.
It's a plant.
Although it is quite possible that the person taking the video just panned too fast and caught a stationary plant, giving the illusion of movement, but I personally think that the scenario is highly unlikely.
That's a plant.
Number 8. A last bit of fun. The next couple of clips that you're about to see come from Saudi Arabia, and at first glance, nothing seems to be quite unusual or amazing about them. The short footage just shows a swing set in an empty children's playground. But within a few seconds, you're going to spot something that's quite extraordinary. One of the swings is moving quite energetically, while the other one beside it is completely stationary.
Uh-oh.
Videos like these can be easily explained. It could be that the man shooting the video moved the swing before he started filming, but then how do you explain the second clip?
Okay.
This second video shows the same swing set in the same playground taken at the exact time when the first video was taken, but this time from a different angle and by a different person.
Can we see the timestamp?
This time it clearly shows the swing moving without anybody touching it. Could it be the wind that's making it move? If so, then why is the other swing sitting right next to it motionless? Could it be the spirit of a departed child trying to relive his lost childhood? What do we all think? Hard to say.
Could be.
Number 7. The Blinking Doll. Most children's toys aren't creepy at all, but there are things about dolls that creeps a lot of people out. Not helped, in fact, by the Chucky franchise. Maybe it's because they're purposely made to look like humans, humans with blank stares and lifeless eyes. But then again, wouldn't it be more terrifying if something that you clearly know is a doll shows some kind of life? This video looks like someone doing some urban exploration at night and is taking footage of life-size dolls of some Disney characters. The footage admittedly looks scary enough, but what happens next raised the terror level quite a little bit. As the camera zoomed in on the face of a female doll, you can see the doll's eyes quite clearly. Then all of a sudden, they blinked.
Uh-oh. Wow.
The incident scared the explorer enough to get out of there in a hurry, and frankly, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Number 6.
If a blinking dog blinking at
The
me?
Pombero.
Oh, the Pombero.
The Pombero is a mythological creature from South American folklore. They're often described as being short with dark skin and having either jet black or snowy white hair. It is considered to be a protector of nature, and it gets absolutely furious when hunters take more than the forest from what they need. It's said when they leave an offering for the Pombero, such as brandy, tobacco, or honey, you will be granted a favor. Surely such a creature could only exist in myth, couldn't it? If this next clip is to be believed, the Pombero is real and is walking among us, and aren't even shy to approach humans or even being filmed. The clip shows a number of children playing football while one of them shoots the video. One of the kids spots something very unusual in the distance. This makes the rest of the kids lose interest in the game and instead find out what all the fuss is about. Initially, the creature looked like a monkey, but as it got closer, it became quite clear that it was anything but that.
What the?
The short, dark creature was approaching the kids using its crouched legs and long arms. The presence of the creature was enough to send the children all running in directions, including the one taking the footage.
Hell yeah.
Whether this creature is actually the Pombero is still up for debate. Number 5. The man walks through a closed gate.
Oh.
The main reason why CCTV cameras are set up is to provide people with additional security and give law enforcers evidence to solve more crimes. But oftentimes they also become a source of many things unexplained, much like the next video that you're about to see. This video was taken from somewhere in the Philippines and is from a CCTV camera set up by the local government to monitor the streets. This particular camera is pointed towards a closed gate, making sure that no trespassers can get in the compound at night. For security reasons, authorities lock the gate every night. But on this particular night, nothing that they've done or could have done prevented this man from casually walking in. A few seconds into the video, a man comes from the left on the outer side of the gate. Then as casually as anybody can do it, especially out of a Terminator film, he just decides to walk through the gate. Did we just witness a ghost, or is this a Terminator? I don't know. There's gotta be a better explanation. Number 4. This is for you, mommy. Another clip from the Philippines, but this time, aside from being quite hard to explain, it's a little bit sad and touching as well. The video was taken at the funeral of a 7-year-old child. Following with Philippine tradition, people are always present inside the chapel where the body lay 24/7 for a few days. This night, a few relatives were present, as well as the child's grieving mother. The video begins focused on a white balloon near the coffin, and without explanation, it floated away, making its way seemingly with intelligence towards the grieving mother where it finally settled. The mother, who was crying softly before the incident, couldn't help but break down in loud sobs.
Oh, man.
Can you blame her? Could it be that the child was comforting her crying mother by offering her the balloon? It seems like something that a 7-year-old would do. Well, it could be explained that a wind draft caused the balloon to move, but why were the other balloons sitting perfectly still? Also, how could you explain how the balloon made a straight beeline towards the crying mother? There's really no explanation to this one.
Oh, that's
Number
sad.
3.
Touching.
The Man in Black. Men in Black have long been a part of modern mythology. Legends say that they are government agents whose sole purpose is to investigate and cover up existence of paranormal and extraterrestrial entities, making sure to keep their existence from the general public.
Love Men in Black.
Now, if these guys are so secretive, why does this video of an alleged Man in Black exist? Uploaded by Ep.3 back in 2018, the video shows what was reported to be the inside of a law office somewhere in Alaska. It initially shows a receptionist sitting behind the counter. A few seconds into the video, a tall and bald man walks in. He appears to have no defining facial features, and his demeanor is quite strange as well. After a short conversation, you can easily see the uneasiness of the receptionist. The situation escalated when the receptionist suddenly pulled out a gun from a drawer, but this didn't seem to faze the strange man.
Is it staged?
The man just lifts up his hand, then jerks it to the side. This sent the woman into some sort of trance, and she then took out the magazine from the gun and placed them on the desk. The man then casually motioned to the door, and at this point the receptionist reached into the bag, getting a camera, then calmly walked out the door, followed by the strange man. Is this solid proof that Men in Black exist, or is this just some kind of elaborate hoax?
Yeah.
Now it's time for
That's
today's
crazy.
best pick.
That could be staged.
Today's pick might not be particularly scary, but it will be one of the strangest and most unexplainable things you've ever seen. Number 2. Deer overboard. Many strange things have been found floating in the ocean, but this might just be the strangest one yet. A group of fishermen were at sea trying to spot their day's catch when something at a distance caught their eye. When they saw what it was, they were at a loss for words. In the video, 2 deer can be clearly seen swimming in the middle of the ocean.
2 deer?
Although it's not strange to find out that deer can swim, the mystery here is how did the 2 get in the middle of the ocean in the first place?
Right.
The fishermen, who were clearly really nice dudes, rescued the deer by jumping into the ocean and attaching ropes to them before pulling them to the safety of the boat. All's well that ends well, but the question still remains.
How?
Where did the deer come from and why were they swimming in the middle of the ocean?
He tired.
Well, I guess if moose can be preyed upon by orcas, which is an actual fact, I suppose sharks can have deer? Oh, no, I got nothing else.
I saved the best for last, but first, I have a quick challenge that takes only 5 seconds to complete. If you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just try it, it really works.
Number 1.
Here we go.
Max Headroom. And at number 1 on our list, I will leave you with a video that even after 32 years remains unexplained and it is still the most famous incident of a live broadcast intrusion in history.
I think I know what this one is.
Now, firstly, a bit of background. Max Headroom is a fictional AI character that was introduced back in 1984 and was touted to be the world's first computer-generated TV host. He was the star of his own TV show called The Max Headroom Show, which is a British music video program. In 1987, during an episode of Doctor Who, the TV signal was suddenly interrupted, and what popped up was a man wearing a Max Headroom mask, laughing and speaking unintelligibly on camera. He was waving his arms around, sometimes even pointing to the camera, all the while laughing and speaking about random things. If that wasn't weird enough, the video ended with Max bending over, and someone whipping him on his behind. To this day, no one has surfaced to claim responsibility for the event, and no one has been caught as well, making it truly one of the most mysterious events of all time, if not a very strange one. Which mysterious event are you most interested in? Let us know in the comments section down below. Want more videos about mysterious places and events? Click on any of the videos you see on the screen. As always,
Oh no, man, that's some crazy stuff, ain't it, bro? Like, it be some crazy stuff out here, man. It just be weird stuff. And sometimes we just can't explain it. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. I'm gonna go to the face, man. That was weird. It was good at the same time, man. Like, what did y'all think? Did y'all think like some of those were true? And some of course not true, but some of them is, you know, it's mysteriously unknown. Like the last one, they still don't know who did that on a Doctor Who episode. That's crazy. But it's some smart people out here too that can do some crazy stuff. But yeah, man, that like the airplane thing on the first videos we watched, man, like that's crazy. That's why I don't want to fly. I'm gonna try to avoid flying if I can, all that, because I definitely don't want to get no airplane. But if I have to, I will, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know my fate, nobody does, you know what I'm saying? Not being dark again, just it's the truth. Let me think what else. What was another good one on there? The baby moose attacking the man was crazy. You know what I'm saying? The little monkey jumping off. A lot of that stuff can be debunked. I can't. Tongue twisted, sorry, but a lot of it can be debunked if you just pay attention to the clips. That's what I like to do. Not even just that, like come up with your own opinions, you know. It's just mysteries and stuff if you can't debunk it. Like some of them do leave me like, you know what I'm saying, guessing, because you know, but all of them I can't debunk either. So I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in to RedVysionz Reactz. I'm trying to get another video quickly to y'all as I can, you know what I mean. I don't know when the next one will come out, but hopefully soon. But thank y'all again for tuning in, and I hope y'all like this. Please like, share, and comment on this page, man. And as you can see on the scrolls, I have the emails. Like if you have any videos that you found and you want me to watch and try to debunk or watch period just because it's funny or something, or you have music that you want me to play on the channel, send them. I'll play it, whatever you send, just as long as it's nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? We got kids that watch stuff like this, and we got to keep it PG-13. So I mean, if you have music and it has cursing in it, that's cool. I mean, kids gonna hear cursing anyway. They probably do it hell their own selves anyways when you're not around. So I know mine do. But anyways, man, thank y'all for watching this. Please like, share, and comment, and thank y'all again. Peace. See y'all later.